Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That one the other way. The throw to first. One up, one down. And up next for Cleveland, Ha-Sung Kim. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him. And not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Jose Ramirez stands in now and watches strike one. Close, but called a ball. 1-1.
One strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1-2.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Guardians go down in order. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching White Sox baseball. All set for the start of the inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Josh Naylor. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
And Naylor swings through that one.
No ball. Two strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And one out now.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Zips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. On the ground to first, Theis. And he beats him to first. He's safe.
You got to love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Ground ball to the right side. There's one. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Freeman, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And down on strikes, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball. Two strikes.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to third. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ha-Sung Kim. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. To first, 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Here's Jose Ramirez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, these Guardians, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for him yet.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Fitzgerald in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not give into that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment. But that was about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Swings and misses, struck him out. He continues. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here is Carson Kelly. Swings and misses. Strikeout number 8.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Freeman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Kwan, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out here on the south side. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Ha-Sung Kim. That's in there. Strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him swinging. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. Fastball is outside.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Here's Josh Naylor. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Back to the mound. He's got it. And a quick out, number one.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And here is Sosa to the plate. That one's in there. 0-1. And strike two.
Oh, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. On the ground, right side. Schmidt. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Number 53 piled up the strikeouts over 8 shutout innings on the hill.
Man, Boog, he was electric in this one. Anytime he's going like this.
Ready to go now. Now here is Johnny Bronson. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that.
0-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Casey flying after this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I mean, trying to hit that pitch immediately after seeing a good fastball on the pitch before, just a brutal task, man. I don't envy this at all. You almost have to sit fastball and hope you get one you can put in place so you don't have to deal with the potential of seeing the knuckleball with 2 strikes.
Now it's going to be Richie Palacios. And a swing and a miss.
Going to really need to hang in there
No
with
ball,
that front
2
side
strikes.
against this left-handed breaking ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Matt Chapman. Outside low. And that's ball one. Chapman went deep twice in his last game. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So up next, Cedric Mullins. And a ground ball to first. Miranda takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Two outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Victor Caratini. Up the middle, loves it on the dive from his knees. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play. Top half of the third inning, stepping in, Xavier Isaac. Isaac hitting 7th in today's lineup, a former first-round pick in 2022. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a bouncer. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. J.P. Crawford next to hit for the Rays. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract. Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Miranda takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The Rays hitless so far in the game. Tapped up the first base side. He takes it on his own. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's Matt Chapman. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Now, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs. Vic Caratini at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back at right field. All set for the top of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Xavier Isaac. And that's fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Casey snags it for the second out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Oswald Peraza. And ball 1. Peraza in his 4th year, 26 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's different.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Here on the south side, and here is Johnny Bronson.
That's a ball.
And now 2 balls and a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To the right side, Miranda. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Richie Palacios will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. He goes down looking. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Ward now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that is out of play.
You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. And his 11th strikeout in this one. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Matt Chapman.
Well, that can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
Well, you may think, man, that pitch was right on a tee for him, but I don't care where a knuckleball ends up. Those things dance all over the place, and even when they pass right through the hitting zone, squaring it up or even getting a good piece of it can be a tough task.
The Rays yet to pick up a hit here. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Caratini in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So now 20. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now up for Tampa Bay, Xavier Isaac. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. He's 2 outs away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, J.P. Crawford. And it's fouled away.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books.
To the right side. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
26 up and 26 down. One more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boog.
On the verge of baseball history here, and certainly one of the most dominating pitching performances we've seen. Everyone locked in right now. The Rays down to their final strike. Swing and a ground ball. Schmidt. History, the final out.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only
Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Langford went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air. He's got it, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
On the ground, Arias whips it to first. Out. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting first, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
2 outs, base is empty. So now it's Corey Seager. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. De La Cruz brings it in for the 3rd out. We head to the 2nd in Arlington. Bottom of the inning. Here's Josh Young. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ball 1 there. Young gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not give into that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment. But that was about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2.
Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1. And that's 2.
He's out.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1. Heim matched a homer in his last game. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Struck him out without a swing. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Settles underneath it. Brings it in. 2 away now. And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
On the ground to first. Miranda takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Rangers go down quickly there. Back at Globe Life Field. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. But there's no play. That's an infield single. Stone Garrett stepping in for the Rangers. There's the strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Langford on second. Garrett on at first with nobody out. Caught him looking for the K. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Josh Young. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo. Hitter's got some good opposite field power.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Squirts away a little bit.
No ball, 2 strikes.
A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. And a 2-1 ball game now. And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. Fastball for a strike. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back in Arlington, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim.
Well, these Rangers, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Now it's Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. At the wall, and it's out of play. That one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. White Sox 4 and the Rangers 2. Well, we go bottom 6. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. Close, but called the ball. 1-0. Langford, 25 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. And there's a ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a foul out of play. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Garrett, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
1 strike.
Up the middle, Arias. On to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here comes Corey Seager. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
He goes down looking. Nothing doing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. This one in the air, right field. Casey settles under this one and makes the grab. And there's one away. Josh Smith now at the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Foul ball still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. And a base hit right there. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of it.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
On the ground, 2 ball. They put the tag on him. What a double play that was. Inning over. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Next offering is in for a strike. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran
Throws across the diamond. Rangers go down in order. New pitcher for the White Sox, Colin Selby.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see.